Welcome back, Superior Legion. And I wasn't gonna make a video today, but as you see, we was GM1 last video, right? Now we're GM2, damn near about to be GM3. I might make two separate videos, but I'm gonna show you a match that just happened. Okay, and I'm gonna explain to you why I'm so mad. But let's look at the team comp that we have right here. I'll explain. Let me take my camera down though, so you can see the whole shit. It's that bad, yo. Hold on. So you're looking at, can I pause? Pause. The enemy team has Iron Man, Bucky, Adam, fucking, you can see, right? We banned Bucky because I'm not playing with no more Buckies. If you're Bucky, GG's to you, bro. I'm never playing with you in my lobby. Buckies are fucking done. And Groot on our team, they banned Groot, we banned Bucky, and they banned Spider-Man, we banned Wolverine, okay? So this is how our team's looking right now. What you'll see how our team looks after the bans. Here we go. Come on, hurry up. The
right heroes could make all the difference.
So, as you saw, bro switched. I'm gonna keep the camera off for a second. Bro switched off of Punisher to go Namor. Now I can understand. He can't see they don't have a dive character. But brother, the only other dive character would have been damn Black Panther. And it's okay to get hit by Black Panther one time and then switch to Namor. But not going into the game, there's no need to go Namor. I get that you have your little ice turret team up, but brother, we don't really need that when we could have had infinite ammo Punisher. Right? So okay. I'm like, alright, maybe this nigga he might be able to do some shit with Namor. So I let it slide. We got a good team comp right here. Keep it pushing. We get into the match. I'm about to turn the camera back on in a second. So I'm explaining to the team, if our first push don't work, I'll can this shit get off my chest? If our first push don't work, I'll go Strange and portal us in, right? I'm looking at their team. I'm like, oh shit, we got an Adam. They're looking at us crazy. You can see Iron Man up there in the corner. I'm like, I want to scare him. I don't want him up in the corner no more, so I'm gonna dive him real quick. And I'm not gonna actually try to chase him though. So I go boom. I want him, get out of there, little loser. He runs away. I start my lightning throwing. I'm like, all right, bet. We in there. I'm dying. I'm dead. I turn around. I said, where the fuck is the healers at? Over here. Focusing this nigga. Brother. The beautiful thing about shield tanks is you don't actually need to focus them all the time. They have shields and bubbles. You can get some leeway on them because they can pop their own defense. I was right here. Let's go back because I thought I was far ahead. I wasn't far ahead. I was right here, bro. I'm up there. I scare him. I go back. I don't stay up there. Let's watch. I came back. The thing was back here. Nobody did a little shout out. Nobody did a little ping, 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 ting, 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 ting. Okay. Boom. Dead. I'm gonna allow that first one. I'm gonna allow it. Because we were spread out. I'm gonna allow it. Let's keep it going. Honestly, no. I want to spectate Namor. Because this nigga is the part who I have an issue with. I have an issue with fucking Namor, bitch ass. Mind you, this nigga only has one kill. He's doing all this. He only has one kill. He's not focusing a target. He's just shooting whoever he sees. He has good aim, most def. One of the best aims I've seen on a Namor. But why is niggas not dead? Why is Iron Man not dead yet? Again, if you're going to play Namor, Iron Man is your first target. Look at our team. He is the only one that can hit Iron Man, and I don't want our healer hitting Iron Man. Let him heal. He's not even looking at the sky. Now he's dead. He gets revived.
A nice deep freeze.
I said, at this point, I'm not yelling because it's the start of the match. I said, yo, somebody get Iron Man. I continue to do my shit, do my work. I'll show y'all what I was doing. After, I'll go back. Yeah, now you might as well back up, because ain't no reason to be in there. Again, he's only focused on the ground. I don't know why he's only focused on the ground when you see uni beams coming out of a nigga's chest. It's a literal beam. Look where the beam's coming from and hit him. Nobody else in your team but the healers can hit that nigga. And maybe Magneto, but we are focused on the ground. We got ground enemies. You have turrets and a damn trident. You could go, oh, ting ting, Iron Man done. But this nigga just tossing it into the crowd. This bro's a mass scooter, school scooter, bro. I'm not playing. Now, I'm gonna rewind so you see what I was fighting, bro. Where am I at? Dead as hell, obviously, but damn. Oh, I'm not even dead yet. When I was fighting Penny in her nest, I'm trying to get the team inside, bro. Let's push it back. So we come back. This is where the homeboy died over there. I said, yo, I told Magneto to get in front of me and bubble. He was in front and he backed up. He said, fuck that. I think he did bubble me. Yeah, he bubbles me though. Then we come back. I said, hey, back up a little bit. And then as you see, Penny got her nest all on the ground. I'm like, if we're gonna get in there, we need to take that down. I said, all right, go in. And then I think the Penny nest started blowing me up. I said, hold on, back up real quick. Cause I'm trying to get in there to get that Penny nest. Up and over, immediately on the Penny nest. You see how I didn't go for none of these niggas? I said, no, that's not gonna help us. I immediately went to the Penny nest. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for it. So you, and you can get in. One tank is enough to get in here and conquer this whole team. One tank would have been enough, especially a shield tank. But no, I get the nest down, and I survived to back up. I'm like, oh yeah, this easy mode now. So now we push in. At least I push in, dude. Magneto right behind me. He playing a little weird though. They ulted, and then we ult. So now it's just a scrap. This is the like red versus blue all over the place. We damage them, we getting them down low. I ult. Boom. I didn't kill nothing with that ult. I hate that ult, bro. Now we just scrap, we just fight, and I'm trying to defend. Boom. Clobbering time, bro. When I tell you that ult is getting on my last nerves, I never thought I'd get tired of hearing clobbering time, bro, until I started getting in the air like this. You know how annoying that is? My God. So boom, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually trying to help the team. Now back to Namor, bitch ass. He dead as shit. Hold on. So I said, all right. After I told them in the beginning of the round, I said, if our first push don't work, I'm a portal us in there. I'm a switch and I'm a portal us in there. They said, okay. So I said, all right, come to spawn. We gonna portal in. So you know me, I portal us here, and now we're behind them on the floor because portaling up top would have been good, but it's too predictable. So we get on the floor. That way we can see and shoot the Penny nest and be all good, right? Boom, I'm trying to defend our healers from this fat bastard. He runs away. Let's see what Namor. He's finally trying to get Iron Man after I was yelling at him. It just seems like he's just throwing the trident though. And I think, you know what, I'm confusing his aim for his turret's aim. Because he's getting hit markers, but he's also throwing at air. Look at, what is he throwing at? Run it back and slow-mo him. Oh my God. Slow-mo this nigga. Hit Iron Man. Okay. That's air. Air. No, that was a hit. I think he's hitting goddamn mines. What is he throwing at? Again. And y'all be trying to figure out why I be making quick play videos. This game raises my blood pressure because I'm playing with idiots. We're gonna keep watching him. That wasn't his fault. His trident got caught. Again, this nigga is just pressing the shoot button. He's not even taking aim. He's just firing. Boom. This nigga's cooked. I'm about to say, I hope that's not me in there. Pretty sure I'm dead. Yeah, so this nigga is just firing. He just doing bullshit. That's why you got punched in your chest and your chest got caved in, ho. Damn. My God, bro. Skip. Go back. Regular speed, please. Let him come back. So I came back. I said, all right, I'm going back door because the portal's down. There's no need the portal.
Only 60 seconds left.
So boom, he pops that. I'm like, okay, we can go in. I start swinging after he popped that. We still could not get in, bro. That penny nest, I'm gonna show you. Every time I tell you what happened, I promise you that's what's happening. The penny nest is keeping us out. If we had Punisher, like I told him to go Punisher, mind you, we're almost done with the first round. I told him to go Punisher. I told Namor, go Punisher. We have a rocket. You're going to get infinite ammo. Matter of fact, I don't even want to risk it. I said beer, but I don't want YouTube trying to get on me, bro. I'm cutting that out. I'm muting that part of the thing. I didn't say a bad word, but it sounded like I did. I said beam. Beam. And then I'm not doing that though, so we're going to mute that part. But y'all know what I said. Well, y'all won't, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it when I edit this dumbass shit. The beam is literally hitting him and going through his body. And Namor don't think that's a problem, clearly, because he's not hitting him. He's not hitting him at all. So look, mine, biggest mine producer, mine, problem. You can handle him on a Wednesday, and you can handle her on a Saturday, brother. This nigga, I can handle him for breakfast. That's not a problem with him. The problem is the mines. I cannot get in there, and him, I'm not getting past that because that's constant damage and constant stunning damage. I can't move. And yet, Namor is doing what? Namor. The nigga is... Namor. Brother. He's in the air. No wires. He's in the air constantly. Bright blue beam coming from his body. Your aim isn't that bad, I think. Just hit him. Let's see what he does. Ground. What is he throwing to? Ground. Wow. Thanks, Namor. I lied. His aim is atrocious. Plus, he only wants to hit him when he's getting targeted. Where did I just break? Besides my hand. He only wants to hit Iron Man when he's being targeted by Iron Man, okay? So how you play it as DPS is, whilst the tank... Have you ever played an MMORPG? I'm about to quit this game and go back to WoW. I miss my Dragonkin. Brother, have you ever played any game where tanks and DPS and healers are a thing? Tanks take attention and damage from you. You hit targets' weak points. Meaning, you kill DPS, you kill healer, Tanks just help you. We don't let you get damaged like that. Okay, buddy, old pal. So while we're doing that, you should have been hitting Iron Man and the healers and Squirrel. But you're just trying to hit anything. Which is why, can I please see stat board? We all have 1 kill. Notice how I'm still ace though? Notice how I'm ace. I don't even know why I'm ace. I just know I was trying my hardest, bro. Maybe that's why I'm ace. We all have 1 kill and I have 5 deaths. I was trying. Y'all don't understand. I try because I care. That's why I make these videos. I care. I know it may seem like oh nigga, you must be trash. You only got 1 kill and 5 deaths. No, I'm playing my character how it's supposed to be played. I'm getting us in there. I'm getting the objectives. I'm getting the traps. I'm trying. I want us to win. I'm not yelling for real in the games. I yell after the games. I don't want to be a deconstructed member of the team. So when I tell Namor, I say, yo, please go Punisher, and he don't listen and he continues to sell, I get tight. I'm not blaming Magneto. He's popping shields, but his shields can't hold up to that much damage. Iron Man just beamed him through his body. The healers are trying to heal, but once we go down, they're open. They're free chicken. We have 3 healers. So our only DPS is Namor, and he's not DPSing enough. He's very single targeted. And his turrets help, but not enough when you're that bad. If he was Punisher with 3 heals and he sat in the back or in a corner, turret up, infinite ammo, easy dub. But he didn't do that. I don't know why. And y'all might be like, it's not that serious. If I'm going to take my time out of the day to get my shit to GM1 and I'm in GM2 and niggas are still not following orders and still playing like hot garbage, it is a problem. I like this game. Marvel makes games and then they get canceled months later after you already spent all your money. They just get taken off the market. You're like, what the hell, bro? That's because niggas like this. Big Bertha. I don't want to get you banned, but I want you to get slapped in the back of your head and I want your mom's house to get robbed, bro. That's not even that crazy. Like, you deserve that. Because you're stupid. We got 3 healers, meaning we should have been out healing them. Technically, if we add up all the numbers, we're out healing them, yes. The problem is strategy and strategic kills, kill placement. Nobody understands that. I get it. You don't want to be the nigga with the DPS with the lowest kills. But if your kills are all at key moments, I promise you, you're the most valuable person on the team. If Namor was getting kills at key moments, I wouldn't be mad. If his ults were changing the tides of battle and he only had 4 kills, I would not be mad. But no, that's not what happened. He was just bad all around. Tanks can only help you so much before the damage overwhelms us and we get shredded. Healers can only heal as long as they're protected, and when their tanks go down, it's free chicken on the rest of the team. So Namor, you are the problem here. The enemy team had a flyer and Squirrel Girl. Yo, okay, continue. Look at him, fucking beamed up. Iron Man, I knew it. 0 deaths on Iron Man, 17 kills. Cause first round done, we didn't even capture. Skip. Now I'm talking, and I'm in game chat. I said, Namor, we don't need you. I said, go Punisher, you have infinite ammo with Rocket. I said, infinite ammo Rocket with a turn up, you would have been able to shred their whole team and apply pressure and got the penny nest on accident. And we would have got in there. Somebody else had to go damn Punisher. And it wasn't Namor, because Namor stayed Namor the whole time. So we'll see who it was. Yeah, our second tank went Punisher. Sadly, because Namor didn't want to switch. And then I regret it not going. I regret it not going Penny at the start. I should have went Penny, but I was not thinking. Because I was already tight. I'm like, bro, there's no way. And by the time I got there, I was like, shit, I should have went Penny. And then our tank, I didn't even know we had a disconnectee, but our tank, let me find him. The Thing. Go back. Mind you, I'm gonna give you positioning, okay? Punisher sets up there. He was actually staying there. Namor went up here. I stood here in the you know, the little crossing guard here, and our Thing for some reason decided to charge all the way out here. The healers were not. I'm not allowing the healers to go out there with you, bro. We have to literally hold this point. Anybody and their mama could have came right here behind us and captured point on sneak shit. So I was not holding out there. Thing goes all the way out there. Our healers stay here in this region. Like right here is the maximum I let them go out to. This nigga Thing's all the way out there. I said, bro, pull back. You'll see. He's gonna set up that turret. He stays here. He started getting mollywopped. And he's gonna back up.
The battle starts in 5.
Let's watch the Thing.
4, 3, 2. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I said, oh, you gonna stay there? Okay, that's cool. You can stay there. We'll wait. Here this nigga go. Straight in the middle of bullshit. So he's literally surrounded. He's not getting healed, right? This is me telling him to pull back. He pulled back when I told him to pull back, and I came in to help him. I tried to get some leave some of that pressure off him, right? So healer is here. Healer is here. And look, this is exactly why I said I didn't want the healers and nobody off the point for that long. Anybody and their mother could sneak around. Here comes Iron Man beaming Namor bitch ass. And you think Namor won? Fuck no. Dead. Trash ass nigga. Punisher came back to spin the block. He said, oh shit. Obviously, he had 0 deaths, so clearly Punisher lost. Our healers were focused trying to save the Thing after I told him to pull back and look at his body. This nigga is breakdancing. He stopped the yard 2.0. I said, look, this is the bullshit I be talking about. So I try to fly back, try to go to our healers. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. I'm still full health. Healer, Iron Man's flying out. I'm like, oh, there's go Iron Man. Healers are still alive, luckily. Now I'm just fighting. I'm just holding the line. I'm gonna hold till Thing gets back. I'm stuck, but I'm still alive. Healers are doing their job. I couldn't turn around to get him, but we have Punisher. Where's Punisher doing? Not shooting Iron Man, though. The only task I gave this nigga was to kill Iron Man. Give me Punisher's POV. Okay, there he goes. And then they win. There's no need to see the rest. They win. I didn't make it back. Nobody makes it back for real. They win. Y'all know the difference between a leader and a strategist? There's two different people for the job, which is exactly what happened. Now, I happen to be a leader and a strategist. I know what you're thinking. Shut the fuck up, Superior. What are you talking about? I know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't want to say what I'm going to say because it's going to make me sound crazy and corny. And I really don't want to say it. But lock in when I tell you this. Lock in. I don't want to hear nothing in the comment section. I don't want to hear your third. Shut up. Let me speak. And I'm going to explain why. When I was in high school, all 4 years of high school, I don't want to hear it. All 4 years of high school, I was in JROTC. Yes, shut up. Now, I was only in there because I thought it would be cool. I didn't understand everything. My sister was in it, and I'm like, sure. She said it was cool. I said, sure, it's fun. I hopped in there, and in the first like 6 months, not even, the first 4 months, I ended up being in a leadership position. Didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that was going to entail. It sounded fun, right? But it was a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. While you're in this leadership position, you're responsible for everybody in that in that classroom. It's not a bad program, but the people in there be kind of slow. You're responsible for everybody in that classroom. So I'm responsible for making sure you got your uniform. I'm responsible for making sure you're wearing your shoes right, making sure there's no damage to your uniform, making sure you wash your uniform. I'm gonna check the back of your collar. If the back of your collar is dirty, you haven't washed your uniform, brother. I'm taking points away. Making sure you get a haircut. You don't got a haircut, 50 points. You're not wearing the right t-shirt. You're wearing a tan t-shirt and it's not white, 50 points. You're not wearing long black socks. I'm not gonna lie, it's not 50 points all of that. It's like 10 to 5 to 50. Okay, it ranges. I'm responsible for making sure you know your damn you saying the pledge, for making sure you fall into formation, making sure you can march right, all that. That was my first year in JROTC. So I'm like, oh, this is a lot of responsibility, bro. But you get used to taking care of people. You get used to the responsibility, and then that's the first year. Second year, you're not. I wasn't in a leadership position because the class went from is a combined class, and I was able to just be calm. But I was still put in charge of things like this distribution. But I was like, okay. Third year, I went to a different school, but I still had some friends from the same school that went to the other school with me. I was in the leadership position. I was the company commander. Actually, no. I got promoted to company commander my senior year. I was a captain or something. I forgot what it was, okay? But I was second in command. I was in charge of the actual people, and the person above me was just in charge of the paperwork. So I was basically in charge of the class again. So I'm handling this problems. I'm handling people. I'm handling uniforms. I'm handling formation. I'm handling PT. I'm handling a lot of stuff, okay? I'm making sure my people are good. I know how to be a leader. In fact, one of my favorite moments on ROTC is when I got a kid to not feel sad anymore, okay? We were playing soccer for PT. This kid had no friends like that. He wasn't that involved in the class, and he was kind of new, and he wasn't that good at soccer that day. And he made a mistake. He kicked the ball, and it flew out of bounds, and it was an easy shot he could have made, but he missed. And everybody was like, oh, boo, bro. Get out of here, bro. Everybody was on him. He got sad, and he kicked the dirt, literally kicked the dirt, and walked off the field and sat on the side and watched the game. Now, I could have just left him off the side of the game and be like, yeah, the game's better off without you, brother. Or I could go talk to this kid. I walk over to the kid, and I said, what's wrong, bro? He said, I'm not good at this game. I put my hand on the shoulder. I said, buddy, I want you to look at everybody out here playing this game. I said, none of them are good. I said, nobody here except probably and I'm not being racist. His name was Diego. I said, nobody here but Diego, I think, actually plays soccer. None of them are actually good at this game. I said, they can't dribble. Half of them are missing their shots. I'm like, don't let them talk down on you, bro. I said, they're not good. I said, I'm not that good at this game. We're just having fun. I said, you miss a couple shots, you make a couple shots, you'll be all right, bro. I said, get out there, do your thing, have fun, bro. It's okay. He said, you're right. And he ran back out there, bro. I never felt prouder. I'm not going to lie, I never felt prouder. He ran back out there, and he was dilly-dally. He was good. We played the rest of the match. He had a good time in ROTC after that. I'm glad I could help him. I hope he's doing good. But that's the thing about leadership. You don't yell. You help. You discipline. You guide. I guided my team on here. I said, we need this and this and that. When you don't listen, nothing changes and you lose. Namor didn't listen. We lost. Okay? Our what's his name? Punisher had to go and do that, but honestly, he didn't seem that adept at playing Punisher. It just wasn't in the cards, bro, because I didn't have people that wanted to be there. Okay? Strategy. I'm good at strategy because I also ended up having to do strategy in that damn class. That's a very all intensive student-led class, okay? So I have prior experience. Now, I'm not a fucking battle hard and trained nigga, obviously. It was ROTC. But I have the mind for strat. I have the skills for leadership. And I use them. But I also have stupid idiots on planet Earth. So, this is what we left with. A fucking L. an L, a loss. At that point, at the end was a rant, but I just wanted y'all to really understand what I was talking about. So, make with this match as you will. I want to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. How else do you think we could have, we really could have won that, okay? So, that being said, y'all, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, share with friends. And if you didn't, I didn't ask. Peace.
Yo, show me love from the front to the back seat. She was tryna hop on my